Hello, everyone. Welcome to my kitchen adventures. Today is Friday, January 24th, and it's a beautiful evening here in China. Can you feel the excitement? Chinese New Year is just around the corner. This year, we are celebrating the year of the snake. And according to Chinese zodiac, so I was born in the year of the chicken. How perfect is that for today's recipe? Yes, I'm trying my hand at making KFC style fried chicken for the first time. I've got a chicken breast that I just pull out of the freezer. It's defrosting nicely. Before marinating it, I have to slice the chicken into smaller pieces so it cooks evenly and absorbs the flavor better. So the slice doesn't have to be very thick or very thin. Like it has to be of like medium size. The thickness has to be of medium size. So the first one I slice is very thick, so not that one. So the second one is nicely sliced, so I can use this one. So like I have to slice all this chicken breast like that, and it's a very nice weather today. So here I have evenly, yeah, almost evenly sliced the chicken breast, um, and let it rest for some time. Since I don't have ginger and garlic powder on hand, I decided to improvise with fresh ingredients. I took two small garlic cloves and a small piece of ginger, ground them into a paste using my small, teeny meeny grinder. And voila, homemade ginger garlic paste ready to go. Actually, I didn't add any water in it, so I must not say a ginger garlic paste. For the marinade, I'm keeping it simple but flavorful. Like, have you ever experienced like any friend of yours who is just try to compare everything with something they learned in the class? Like I just said, ginger garlic paste, but it's not actually a paste. It doesn't look like a paste, honestly. And then because we can add lemon, but since I don't have lemon, so I'm trying to compensate it with the vinegar and the ginger garlic paste and the black pepper, ginger garlic paste, vinegar, salt, chili flakes, and all these things. The black pepper is actually, I really love to add black pepper instead of chili flakes, mostly black pepper. Such a simple yet magical spice. It's amazing how just a small sprinkle of black pepper can elevate the flavor of a dish. And isn't that a beautiful metaphor for life? The little things we often overlook can actually make a world of difference. A smile, a kind gesture, or even a moment of gratitude can completely change the way we feel and experience life. When I think about it, cooking feels like a life lesson in itself. It teaches patience, creativity, and the joy of working with what you have. Like today, I didn't have powdered ginger and garlic, but instead of worrying, I just made a fresh paste. Sometimes life throws unexpected challenges our way, but it's about adapting, finding joy in the process, and creating something meaningful. A lot of people around the world, they have different kind of sufferings, but I think when we try to find happiness in small things, then life become easier. Like this is my tiny space, this is my tiny kitchen, and I love to cook, like not all the time, but sometimes when I'm doing it, I really enjoy that process. So to that, actually, I added salt, a touch of chili flakes for a spicy kick. Because let's be honest, a little spice make things exciting, whether it's in a dish or in life. And just like this chicken, we all need a little seasoning to grow, learn, and become our best selves. I let the sliced chicken soak in this mixture for about 40 minutes to make sure it's bursting with flavors. And because I added some liquid vinegar in it to make it a little bit juicy. Okay, so Uh, I was just thinking, let's talk a little about the Chinese New Year traditions and some superstitions. Did you know that, like, during this festive time, there are certain things you should avoid? For example, sweeping the floor on the first day of the new year is considered bad luck because it might sweep away the good fortune. On the other hand, wearing red is highly encouraged. It symbolizes happiness and prosperity. And yeah, so here I am trying to make a dough. I took flour, black pepper, as I mentioned, and I'll add salt. Like, I added a pinch of salt because I just didn't want it to make it too salty, because I just marinated the chicken with the salt, black pepper, chili flake, and vinegar already. So I just didn't want it to make it too salty. So I added a little bit of salt and black pepper and a little chili flakes. So let's go back to the traditions. And like, also gifting is a very big part of the new year. People often give red envelopes filled with money, known as hong bao, especially to children. But there are also rules here too. Don't give anything sharp, like scissors, like as a joke, as they represent cutting ties. And isn't it fascinating? And also, the things have to be wrapped up. All the gift that you give have to be wrapped up in red, not in black or white. It considered like sign of like mourning. So here I decided that because I wanted some extra flavor, so I wanted to add some chicken tikka masala because I wanted to give it a different flavor. So here I added approximately, just not too much, just a little bit of that spice, because it gives a very unique taste to the chicken. So that's why I wanted to make it different. So let's see, I just said, like, we are making our own recipe. We are not following anyone. So let's mix it up and I will let it sit for some time. Um, Apart from that, like, because it's winter time, due to the global warming, the climate has changed a lot. Like, during last year in 2023, you experienced like really harsh winters, but this time it's completely different. It's not one day it's cold and the other day it's really like you don't feel like wearing coat or a cap. So the weather is really changing drastically. So I am just mixing up all the dough. So there are different things you can do here. So either like, if you want to mix it with water, you can do that, and if you want to use milk, you can also use that. So here there are different things. Like, some people, they can make the use the ready-made breadcrumbs, but because I have it, so I'm just adding egg in it, one egg, and also I will mix it with the milk. So As the chicken fried, the aroma of crispy breadcrumbs and spices wafted through the air, making my kitchen smell like a cozy little restaurant. I made sure to turn the pieces gently to ensure an even golden brown crust on all sides. Watching the chicken transfer from pale coated slices to perfectly golden, crispy pieces was so rewarding. It felt like a small victory. So now I let it sit for some time. And now the moment of truth, the taste test. Okay. The first crunch was everything I hoped for, and the inside was juicy, tender, and perfectly flavored. The marinade really did its job, and the breadcrumbs added the perfect amount of crispiness for my first attempt at KFC style fried chicken. I have to say, I'm so proud of how it turned out. It's simple but feels like an achievement. Thank you so much for watching my video till the end. And if you have any suggestions, you can drop down in the comments and tell me what kind of video you want to see next. Take care of yourself. Remember to like, subscribe, and share my channel. Bye bye.